welcome back to my channel. So for this vlog is we're gonna make a new gaming, okay? Okay, we're gonna be having a straight gaming accessories, gaming handhelds, gaming consoles, a whole day week. Alright, so for 3 days in a row. So let's get over to that, okay? So let's get over into my Nintendo Switch OLED, right? So we've got some Nintendo Switch OLED, and we got a bit over to the review for this one, and because also we've got a comparison of this console, right? I also gonna be comparison for the console of this Nintendo Switch OLED. So alright, without further ado, let's get started. Alright. So alright, over here we've got this Nintendo Switch OLED right over here, and it's also we're gonna get comparing to this Nintendo Switch 1 right over here, which was released on 2019, and this is the Nintendo Switch Vita right over here. Okay, we've got the Nintendo Switch Vita. So what is the difference between also the two? Right, as you can see, they are still the same, right? But what is gonna be the difference of the two, right? So we've got the screen, okay? The OLED has a bigger screen. We got the bigger screen for the Nintendo Switch OLED, but right here is the Nintendo Switch Vita, and which is also really nice, good looking, right? From the 20, the successor of the Nintendo Switch 1, which is the successor, okay, of the V1 right over here. So bigger screen, okay, the V2 is the bigger screen and bigger battery life of it, right? So that is the for the V1 and V2, right? So we've got some also right over here is the comparison in the what run is this right over here. We've got the air ventilation, different air ventilation, different game card cartridge, right? Yeah, as you can see right there, okay, they got a different game card slot, okay. And also for this one right over here, it is changing into the circle button for the one V1 or V2, and the OLED is gonna be just like this one, and then we've got the control power and on button, and it's also right over here is still the same as the shoulder button, and also the trigger, yeah, they still have the same the same shoulder and trigger button, right? So if you can see the button right over here, they are still the same, right? So but the difference for this one right over here is also the kickstand. For this one is the full kickstand for the we got the full with a full kickstand for the OLED, and also the kickstand for this is in the other side right over here, right? So that is the different. Also we've got also the speaker right over here. Is you can see the speaker, right? So the speaker for the V1 V2 is right over here, and since they have the speaker right over here, okay, yeah, there is the speaker for this one right over here, right, for the OLED. All right, so and it's also one good thing about is also this the display, okay. So we've got gonna have to take this off, okay. I'm gonna have to take this off first, okay. So I'm gonna have to pair this one right over here. They are still the same Joy-Con, right? They are still the same Joy-Con. So what is the difference for this one, for the screen? We've got right over here the bigger screen for the OLED, right? As you can see, the the edges for this one right over here is this is for the one right over here, but for the Nintendo Switch OLED right here is gonna be having that one right over here, and it's also a bigger and wider screen, right? So if you're gonna check the like that one, so they are still the same, right? As you can see, they are still the same. So the same right over here, and the same of the button. So they still still the same, right? It's still the same size of the tablet, but the screen is way bigger, right? The screen for the OLED is way bigger, okay, for the Nintendo Switch 1 right over here, right? So since it is a upgraded version for the Nintendo Switch V2, right? So the same battery life for the V2. This is the V2. The same battery life, right? So okay, let's go. Gonna get. I'm gonna hug all back to this. Get back to this. Okay. Um, Joy-Cons. Okay, so I already put some Joy-Cons right over here. Oops, sorry. Okay, gonna have to put some Joy-Cons, right? And then yeah, and then gonna get back to that one with Nintendo Switch V1, right? V2 or V2. So right over here is the tablet. So gonna have to check. Gonna have to try some. What is this? Joy-Cons. All right. So I have some Joy-Cons in here, right? So which I bought this on AliExpress, and also I really love this Joy-Con also, right? So this is a good Joy-Con for your Nintendo Switch. So let's go, gonna have to check it out if it's gonna be fit into my OLED. Oh, okay, it's good. Okay, perfect. So it is perfect into my OLED. All right, nice. Okay, a good looking Joy-Con for the OLED, right? And it's a good one also for you to have it. So since they have a separate charger for this one, all right. So we got the separate charger for this one, for this bad boy right over here. And yeah, really good and a really nice hand grip. Okay, for this Joy-Con right over here, right? And it's also, let's go, gonna have to check out some of my split pad pro compact. Okay, a split pad from Hori, which is my Pokemon. So let's go, gonna have to check it out if it's gonna be fit into this OLED, right? Okay. So okay, I'm gonna have to take this off. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this off. So okay, and then let's go, gonna check some split pad pro compact. Okay, to check, I'm gonna have to put this on right over here. There it goes. Okay, so gonna have to step aside. So let's go, gonna get over into my split pad pro compact. So let's gonna check if it's gonna be. Ooh, nice. Okay, perfect. So I got two for this one. I've got a two pair. So the one is the Legends. The one is the Legends Arceus, and also the one is this Pikachu. Very nice. Okay, I really love. Okay, I really like it also. I really like this one. Okay, bigger screen, and it's also we got this one right over here. Let's go check that out. Yeah, as you can see right over here. Yeah, at the back. So let's go check, and then yeah, look at that, nice, perfect, and we've got, so it's gonna be duckable. Okay, yeah, I think it's gonna be a duckable one. Okay, so I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, yep, it's a duckable. Like say you can duck. Okay, you can duck it up. Okay, into that docking station. Ooh, perfect, nice. Okay, but the other one is not gonna be, the previous that well, it's gonna be not gonna be working with us in duck mode, right? So this one right here is a perfect one for you to have it. So perfect, and also I like it, this one better than one. Okay, and also yeah, very nice control, very nice also con Nintendo Switch OLED. So and then gonna have to put the original, right over here. So okay, so the when I found out that the Joy-Con is not working, is because it is not charged. It is not fully charged. So good thing I have my Joy-Con charger to charge my Joy-Con, right? So to charge my Joy-Con right over here. So this one right here. So that's why it's not, you know, working when I'm playing Pokemon Unite, is because the Joy-Con is not fully charged up. So nice, perfect, and also so sorry for the fingerprints. All right, so I have to wipe that one. Okay, so check that out. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. So yeah, this is a nice, okay, um, also this one, right, for the Nintendo Switch OLED. So already I completed all of my Nintendo Switch system, right? So alright, so gonna be next into my next video. Alright, so okay. So alright, I think that's it for this video, and also I hope you like it, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so that you will notify all of my upcoming future videos. Okay, so stay tuned for more, is because I'm gonna give you some of my good stuffs here in my channel. So Rannis Hubs PH, and it's also Rannis Hubs PH. Okay, so my name is Rani, and this is my channel Rannis Hubs PH, and also I create techs and gadgets, gaming console in gadgets, and also EDC gears in gadgets, and some stuffs like toys, retro toys, CD collections, physical media, DVD, and so many more here in my channel. So, and I hope you like it. So please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will notify all of my upcoming future videos. And also follow my social media, right? Follow my Facebook page also for more some of good stuff here also that I uploaded, cross uploaded into my Facebook page also, and via Facebook Reels, okay, into my Facebook page. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Please don't forget to subscribe, okay, and see you again on the next one.